Um, Thanks all for being here this evening. I'm really excited to talk to you. As a former wilderness EMT and someone who took students through a lot of these wonderful wilderness adventures, I love to see all of these exciting summer opportunities for students. I'm going to talk to you tonight about Polygence, which is actually something that you can do from the comfort of your own home. In a nutshell, Polygence is an online mentorship program that helps students turn their passions into unique research projects. And we do this by pairing intellectually curious students with PhD level mentors to design experiments, build robots, create podcasts, write original screenplays, and even publish in peer reviewed journals in all fields from the humanities to STEM. And this is really something that is a big part of my life and of our founders' lives, founded by researchers from really in a Stanford dorm room, researchers from Stanford, Princeton, Harvard, and MIT, who had wonderful experiences both as high school students working with mentors and who loved working with students both at the secondary and college levels throughout their teaching careers. This is my background as well, someone who's really been teaching in and out of great learning institutions for my entire life. But I never thought that I, having grown up in rural Maine, would be going to Switzerland for a Fulbright or going to Stanford for a PhD or doing dissertation research on a tall ship in the Arctic Circle. Research really can open an amazing number of doors for you, allowing you to follow your curiosity, leading to great adventures, and also leading to really enriching careers. It's especially valuable for high school students because it teaches essential college and career readiness skills like organization, time management, clear communication, and resilience, something that you have to learn when an experiment fails or when you hit a wall in your research, how to pick yourself back up and move along. It also introduces students to the types of research you'll do in college, from creative work to review style work. The literature reviews are the bread and butter of many of your college papers, all the way up to exploratory and applied research. The thing that I want to make clear to you, and this is someone who, having worked as a postdoc at Stanford's undergrad research lab, it's important to remember that you're not expected to do groundbreaking research in high school. Just like learning an instrument or any other skill, research takes time and experience to learn, but it also is immensely helpful and inspiring when you're working with amazing mentors in the fields that you want to pursue, either as majors or careers. And through our amazing networks and our partnerships with wonderful universities, we've actually put together more than 3,000 different mentors across all subject areas, more than you can imagine, actually. So we like to say, whatever you can dream up is really the subject of your own presentations of your finished research. There are a number of different ways that students can do this work. We want to make sure that it's accessible to everybody. And so our core research program basically is something that lasts between anywhere from 3 to 9 months. And it really depends on how much work students want to put into it. Our program is completely student driven. So you decide when you meet with your mentor and how often. We have a beautiful devoted platform for these meetings with a messenger and iOS and Android apps so that you can stay in touch and ask questions whenever you wish. For students who need a little help generating their research ideas, there's a Launchpad program where we work with you to develop a set of passions and ideas for a primary research project. And then we also have a publication support program for students with ambitions to publish peer-reviewed papers in peer-reviewed academic journals at the secondary level, and also to present at exciting science fairs from regional competitions all the way up to ISEF and Regeneron. For those of you who just want to begin by dipping your toe in the research pool, there are some other really exciting options. Pathfinder is basically a career and passion discovery program, letting you meet with 3 mentors in whatever fields you wish. It could be that you're interested in engineering, but you want to learn more about mechanical engineering and software engineering and electrical engineering. And you can meet with PhD level experts in all of those 3 fields to understand what their days are like, to understand why they chose the paths they did, and what they plan to do in their future careers as well. There are also pods, which are focused 6-week group learning sessions. From these, you'll walk away with brilliant insights from people who are studying environmental sustainability all the way to machine learning and AI. The most gratifying part for us is, of course, when our students, and we've worked with nearly 3,000 of them at this point, translate their passions into research projects that really shine on applications. Molly launched a bunch of rockets in her backyard and documented them on YouTube and is now studying aerospace engineering at Stanford. Yusuf did a research paper on a mechanical walker for a Mars rover and actually mocked up some amazing sketches of what this would look like in physical space in CAD. And Yardina, now at Columbia, did a lovely research paper on environmental and environment economic impacts of invasive species in Florida. The reason that colleges tend to appreciate students doing research is that it demonstrates a number of those soft or durable skills that I mentioned at the beginning, things like leadership and communication, but also because it gives you something that really helps you to stand out. We've done a really interesting analysis of 160,000 applications that Harvard released as part of the lawsuit that was recently settled this past year. And we found out that really the thing that distinguishes straight A students from the students who get in is some individual academic achievement that goes beyond what they did in high school. And what we find is that these projects become like a superpower for students when they're applying to college. We found that about 95% of our students get into R1 universities. They have amazing acceptance rates at Ivy League schools, top liberal arts colleges, and top schools generally. And it also allows them to chart a path towards the majors and the careers that they want to pursue later. We don't offer grades at all, so this is really about enrichment for you and a chance to develop passion that will inspire you to continue your education and career. If you go to this website, Polygence/TeenLife, we are actually really excited. We have a promotion called Winter Jumpstart that will give you 20% off any tuition of a program you choose if you submit an application before December 31st. So I really encourage you all to visit that, scan the QR code, or visit that Polygence/TeenLife, and can't wait to see what you create. Thanks so much for your time.